Smooth jams. I miss those nights where you driving home late at night and it's the quiet storm come on.
Oh no, I ain't listen to the radio in a minute. But
Me either. I only listen to Bluetooth or not the radio at all.
Yeah, when I wasn't given the liberty of my own actual choice and I had to pick from these, I listen to this smooth jazz type shit. Oh, yeah. But if I got my own choice, blasting.
Why you gonna text me? Not text me back. Niggas whack. Wait, are we recording?
Yes, we are.
Why y'all niggas whack, man? Y'all niggas really out here being wet.
Text
back,
my God.
Here we go. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the StruggleHolics podcast, episode 105, because we have to double check before we hit record.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
We are your gracious hosts, Clayton,
J Smooth,
Alisha,
and Mondo.
Just realized I ain't seen y'all niggas since last year.
Damn. How y'all niggas been?
Last year, last week, last month.
It's been a whole year. True.
2 weeks.
Facebook was on that same type of time, my nigga.
Yeah.
It turned to January 1st. Any post from the day before said December 31st, 2022.
Last year.
Yeah.
In your memories already.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been pretty good. My Christmas and New Year's was pretty good. We ain't see each other since before Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what virus has been going around lately.
Man,
but that shit.
I don't want it.
That shit had me, Kayla, and Kingston fucking sick.
Sick as hell.
Yeah, that shit going across at the building next door from my job, like the other shop across the street. I'm like,
what was your symptoms, Mondo?
Shit, I had a sore throat.
Same.
I wasn't coughing for real, but I was hot as hell. I had a fever out this world. My fever stayed like 102.3 up in that area. Like hot. I was so hot I felt cold.
Kingston had a fever. Me and Caitlin had a fever. I had a sore throat. We all was congested as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was so congested to the point I couldn't like smell or taste anything when I was eating. And Kayla was like, "You sure it's not COVID? You sure it's not COVID?"
No, it's a flu.
I'm like, "Nah." I'm like, "This ain't COVID."
Well, COVID is the flu, so
don't say that because YouTube will strike our
trail lightly.
Oh no, it's a flu. It's a type of flu. I ain't saying nothing crazy because I could go crazy on that. That one thing right now, the little jabby jab.
Nah, you can't do that.
I could go. Yeah, that's why I say I be holding stuff off.
Before we really get off into this episode, I heard this thing on the internet. And I want to ask y'all. I want to ask y'all to see what your reaction is to it. Basically, if a random average person just came up to y'all randomly, is like, "Hi, my name is such and such. Would you have sex with me for $100? Would you do it?"
Not $100.
Not $100. Exactly. It was $100.
Like I'm
prostitutes out here making more.
I'm a cheap hoe. You're like, oh, I see opportunity with you that I can exploit.
You would not.
No, that's what I'm saying. I would feel like.
Oh.
Like, I'm a cheap hoe. You
say they average, too?
Just average. Like ain't nothing special about them.
Just a little butt, any kind of...
That's average,
just an average person. Like, you look at it like, okay, this person's cute. They're cute enough, but it ain't like something you break your neck to look at.
Absolutely.
Like, just an average person for $100, would you do it?
They just came with me. I'll have a conversation with them. Oh, that conversation will be crazy.
Yeah, we gonna have to talk.
What made you pick me? Like, what's going on here? Like,
why me?
So what if they say, would you do it for $10,000?
All right, no, I mean, we're having more than a conversation.
How average are we talking? Like average? Hi, me on my underwear.
Just average though.
Are they funny?
Would you do it? All right. Well, what if they said for $100,000, would you have sex with them?
When you say average,
use condom.
For $100,000, would you do it?
Mandatory.
Yeah. From a guy that don't use condoms, I would have to use a condom for that one.
That's
because that's suspect as fuck.
But it's like
suspect as fuck.
Alicia, would you do it?
Do you have to do it right then? Like, I mean, cash out?
It's not about like right at the moment, but it's like for $100,000, would you do it? Like
not
overall.
In a relationship either.
I mean,
this is a total not relationship question. Would you do it?
$100,000.
Right.
Yeah, so people have done it for less.
So what if he's like, all right, would you do it for $5,000?
Are you trying to talk me down now?
Yeah, you trying to bargain?
Yeah,
wait a minute.
They got a discount. This nigga gonna come on discount.
That's the whole point of it. So
I'm already sold to the highest
originally.
The moral arrows are flying.
The reason I asked that is because it was a joke. I can't remember the video I saw it in, but the dude was like, he went up to a chick and was like, "Would you have sex with me for $100?" She was like, "No." He's like, "What the fuck? No, I don't know you." He's like, "All right, would you do it for $10,000?" And she was like, "What the fuck? No, like get away from me."
$10,000, start thinking.
So he's like, she's like, "No." I told you no. All right. He's like, "For $100,000." Fine. All right, I'll do it for $100,000. He's like, "Oh, all right, cool. Would you do it for $5,000?" Like, what the fuck? Like, what do you think? Like, who do you think I am? He's like, "Well, I already know what you were. I'm just trying to get a good deal." so like,
think about it. People have done it for less, though. You know what I'm saying? Say one night stand, and what did you get? Like, you might not even get an orgasm. Like, you might just walk out, of shame,
that's
hungover.
on y'all side, Alisha.
You know, that's what I'm saying. So
most of the men don't feel no shame.
If this is just transactional,
niggas is easier.
Unless it's a very below average like girl, and you embarrassed, like if your boys found out that you hit that.
You didn't say below average. He said average.
Yeah, I know. So, that's what I'm saying. Like
I fuck some average dudes. So.
The man definitely not gonna feel bad.
My average niggas
for free. I'm sending invoices out.
I just think it's funny that the stereotypical price for pussy is $40.
$40. No, inflation.
The 40 ball.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
The 40 ball. A couple drinks.
Yeah. I had to tell Josh, I'm like, I ain't trying to be a dick or anything. I'm like, bro, I need you to start buying your own groceries. The price of groceries right now, bro.
No, them bitches is
crazy. That's true.
Bro, we went to the store.
When I went to the store after he told me, I was like,
he's like, this is
I know what this nigga talking about. I just came to give me a couple of things.
Don't get no eggs.
You like $50.
That nigga Josh
it's like $6 right now.
Yeah.
I think Josh went in there. I might have spent $20 on a couple of things. I'm good. And then he rang that bill up. It's like $65, $70. He like, damn.
I think the price wrong on these.
Y'all would have thought I showed this nigga the receipt because it was $66.
I just know how them prices are because when I went and bought Kingston a gallon of milk, like just get him a gallon of milk, that shit was $5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's about right.
I don't get them gallons no more, man. That shit is absurd.
What's some New Year's resolutions that y'all came up with for this year that y'all want to hit?
I didn't make no resolutions.
I'm trying to open a savings account. I've never had savings before, like actual savings.
I like this.
So I'm trying to save money. Easier said than done.
Are you getting it at the same bank, or you can? I suggest.
No, I'm gonna go to like a high yield. I've been looking at high yield savings account, something with interest, something compounded, something that's going to be worth it.
Okay.
Something I don't look at, like won't touch. You know how people are like, these are my savings, but it's just another account that they open that they be dipping into.
Thing. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's why I say try to have it at a different bank.
That's a big one.
Yeah.
What about y'all? Y'all got any resolutions that y'all trying to hit? As cliche as it is that people say, like, I don't like to do resolutions, blah, 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 but.
Yeah, I'm that nigga that be saying that.
I'm trying to get $100,000.
Like, why did y'all have to wait till today?
Y'all selling my pussy.
I'm that type of dude.
I'm trying to save it up.
Oh, I was about to say, Alisha said she's selling pussy for New Year's.
She said without.
I'm
going to say Alisha had that OnlyFans. The story. Click on my story.
Nigga.
Go check my story.
Bro, every week. Every week or two on Facebook at some point, I look at somebody's story, bro. They like, I just started OnlyFans. They got the new link. I'm like, every 2 weeks, there's somebody like I know that I'm friends with.
You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to make a go check my story post. I'm about to do that. But instead of like
spicy link in bio,
instead of me having my dicture up there, it's gonna be
wait a picture.
A dicture?
Yeah, dictures.
No, I know that's not a term.
That is. I just literally seen it used before I came here. That's why I'm laughing.
My uncle, Tez.
Yeah,
Tez
that's why I seen it.
Tez invented that shit.
God.
You seen his post yesterday talking about how he about to start OnlyFans and shit. Matter of fact, go to him. I want you to read. I want him to read it. But instead of me uploading a dicture, it's gonna be I'm gonna put the psych nigga you thought. Go check my story.
He said, "We're just trying to walk around here some silk rolls and some."
Caleb gonna click on it like you doing what?
Caleb be telling me all the time, go start an OnlyFans.
She's trying to get the bag.
OnlyFans, man.
I'm not doing that. I can't do it.
You ain't got to show nothing. It all depends on what activity you doing on there.
She's trying to get
There it is
the
right
bag.
there. I already know the
A
long
little fan
post.
base for everything. The porn is the normal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
We like seeing people fuck out here.
Josh about to read what Ted said.
Like, so he goes, when I upload my pictures, I'm going to need y'all to share my shit too. I don't care about y'all jokes and laughter because my sausage a link. I need to get my views up. I'm about to start an OnlyFans page named John Dick. I already got that shit patented. Don't steal my name. I'm trying to get one of them. I quit my job, my full-time job for a side hustle. Now I make $100,000 a month just to show off my penis wearing fancy robes.
Just trying to be great.
Tube socks.
Just trying to be great, man.
Hey, man.
And tube socks?
Yeah.
Hey, we support you over here, man. Gonna do what you gonna do.
Yeah.
That was very descriptive. Like, that was on his fucking mind. That was on his fucking mind.
You want to know what's funny?
What did she look up to find
Tez
that
was
gift?
sober as fuck, just sitting there bored as hell, just made that post. That's the best part about it.
She searched. What did she search?
That's my ex. That's my ex who
No.
She what? Wait a minute.
Why
What?
is she commenting on his post?
What the fuck?
Yeah, that was the toxic ex.
She
They
looking.
covered it.
She looking.
Trying to lurk around.
She trying to say Lincoln. She trying to see
Lincoln.
Lincoln bio. That's what she trying to
She
do.
waiting for your shit to drop, boy. She gonna be your biggest supporter, I promise you.
Psych. I can't do that shit. I would not do that shit whatsoever.
For 100,000.
Nah, not even the full 100,000. I can't do that.
If they said start an OnlyFans, guaranteed sign on bonus, just to start, get the page started, post like 2 pics, 100,000.
I'll go on X videos,
Hold on.
get Wesley Pipes, and then upload Wesley Pipe shit, and then get my $100,000.
Yeah, I was about to say, do I have creative control here?
Yeah.
Of what goes up?
Yeah, you have
Wesley
creative
Pipes.
control of the pics.
Wesley Pipes going up there.
Man,
Or I'll just find a nigga and I'll offer him $1,000 just to upload his shit on there and say it's me.
exactly.
Man.
No,
I'll
they
do
need
that.
your
What if they
face.
ask y'all to prove it though?
They need your face. They need the full body.
I'll Photoshop my face on that body.
Because you can have the rights to the videos and stuff too.
For OnlyFans? I don't know anything about it.
Lady If I Saw with Miss B Nasty. I know who that is.
Yeah.
I heard the name.
Mm-hmm.
At least stop yeah.
I'm like, wow, I said that too fast.
No, listen.
I heard the name, but I ain't know.
I hate this
Baby
conversation.
girl be in the
right
car, squirting everywhere.
Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Look
What
it
the
up.
fuck
Look it
are
up.
we talking?
What was she
Y'all
doing?
don't ever see her? She drive around, just go random places in her car.
Yep.
Just be out here
And just
squirting.
get it popping in the car?
Just be
Yep.
popping.
People
Popping
be
ain't the word.
loving that shit.
What
Just
the
working.
hell? Was she up on OnlyFans?
Yeah, Twitter. That's where I
Twitter.
seen that.
Twitter was the original
Twitter,
OnlyFans,
bro.
to be
Twitter was
honest.
definitely
Twitter
the
is
original.
still the original
But
porn.
Yeah.
it's connected to OnlyFans. I think Twitter is in charge of OnlyFans.
I
Oh.
wouldn't be surprised. Twitter the shit.
Yo.
You be on Twitter like for free?
You know what I hate the most about this conversation?
Definitely,
I'm like picturing
definitely
in my
good
mind the pictures I would post if I had to post OnlyFans. But I'm like, what would I do? It
Oh,
like,
I'd be
like to
rolling
make
in
it
there.
like
Let's go down this alley with everybody. Let's
down
go
it.
down this alley. Go ahead, Josh. Start it off.
Hey, whole brand new year, same podcast. We going down. So before we get too far into this, hold on. I don't want to work again. Fuck it.
All right.
Go ahead.
So the one image that kept popping up in my head, cause I'm like, if I'm not trying to show my meat, but I'm also trying to get this $100,000 and prove I'm in the pictures, I'm like, how I gotta pull this shit off? so I just thought of this picture where I have like an oversized T-shirt and I got an erection.
Josh, that's so flagrant.
Not the big T.
Dog,
Not the big T.
I'm trying.
That's hers. The men should never wear oversized
And that's
t-shirts
the
like
caption,
that.
not the
No
big
big
T.
T's, bro. No, leave that for your girl, man.
No.
I'm not saying I would wear it in any other situation but this one.
It's so funny when
And those
men
are the
do
worst
that.
one, Josh. Everybody about to see this.
Listen. Somebody
We
photo.
went down this alley.
Oh
The
my
funny
god.
thing is, women are gonna see you in a big T and they're gonna laugh too hard because why is this nigga in a T-shirt and
1,000%.
with no
Like, boy,
drawers?
take my
on?
t-shirt off.
I got creative direction, nigga. I'm making
That's
that
not
shit
cre-
more
that's
comedic. I'm
not
making that shit
creative.
comedian. Nigga.
That's not creative.
I'm
No,
making
that's
more
funny as
comedic.
shit.
You
Josh.
dancing around the you close to the alphabet people with that.
Close, boy. See you another letter.
No, I'm
Big
vibing.
T community. Shout
Big T community.
Shout out to the Big T community, man. This here.
Oh,
I don't even
God.
know. Like, I don't even know how it would like
I
take.
love my haters.
I don't even know how it would take pictures for OnlyFans. To be honest,
I'm more curious about the guys. Like the girls, I feel like it's pretty easy. Like I wouldn't have to try too hard.
I do. I feel like the only way a dude can do something.
If you,
Oh, for sure. If I had an OnlyFans, I wouldn't be in the top, but I would.
Oh no, shit.
I wouldn't be taking no average ass photos. I'd have like this kind of lighting.
I think
like,
she would.
Different types of
I think if Alisha
scenes.
started OnlyFans,
Yeah, I'd be making bank.
I wouldn't think she'd make enough to like survive off of, but she'll
No.
make enough to like
Supplement my
Shit.
income. Yeah, for sure.
She had blow money.
Because I know people who look
blow.
nearly not like me. I'm not judging. That are making pretty.
I think I know
good
exactly who you're talking
With
about.
the right management, I think Alisha.
No one
I
in
just thought of
particular.
like 4 people
A couple people actually.
that I know.
I feel like for a dude, if you was to do OnlyFans, the only way you could really get your views up is if you have videos of you like fucking. Because women watch that more than just dudes sending dick pics
Yeah.
or having dick pics uploaded. Unless you packing. If you packing, then women all of a sudden love that shit. But if you
And
got,
you would have to have some kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Like niche, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like stuff like
Something that you go by.
like oh I'm a gym guy, oh I'm a gamer guy, oh you know because like that's how a lot of the guys really oh I'm a
'Cause you-
musician or something. Yeah, that's why the girls be like they like the fantasy because girls know they're never gonna see.
You gonna dare not have to do the
Oh,
erotica
so you got to
for
go
your shit.
like a bunch of different outfits and concepts. And
Vibes.
you gotta do all.
You gonna have to be really.
You can't just
as a
post
man,
your-
you can't just post shit and think that
you
shit
definitely
gonna be
can't post your dick. Like no one's gonna be like, wow, a penis.
Yeah, women
Subscribe.
don't like that.
Man got to work hard for everything, bro.
Yeah,
niggas.
It ain't easy.
What in the world?
But yours wouldn't be as competitive though. Like the market
Yeah,
wouldn't
it
be
is.
as competitive.
It's
Yeah,
more
it is.
competitive.
I don't think so. I think the women's
I
is
don't.
more.
I don't think it's.
Hell
I don't think
no.
it's more competitive, but you definitely got to work harder to get it. Because men to look at a chick just stand in the bathroom and
I
take
think
pictures.
That's what I'm
competitive
saying.
on the man's side for sure.
I don't
Because
think
it's only a limited amount of spots for real. In the women world, it's our
It's so
types
many.
vary so
Yeah,
depending
I
on what
guess
you're
you're
into
right.
that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so many.
Everybody get clicked on.
It's so many. That's why I think it's competitive.
Everybody
That's-
get clicked on.
But that's why I think it's competitive. It's the same thing with podcasts. There's so many different podcasts. That's
Yeah.
why it's competitive versus women. It's so many different women OnlyFans that it's competitive compared to men. It's not as many, but also you working in a mostly female dominated space.
Mhm.
So you got to stand out more. You got to stand out individually, but then you got to stand out on top of the women, on top of the men and women.
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah.
of true.
I still
Like the
think it's-
mediocre woman in OnlyFans
are making the
is-
most money.
I know, but I'm saying like
They make the
my
most.
bad.
That's the crazy part. The
But-
ones that don't look like damn, she
No,
the
no,
one that's
that-
making all the money.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying what
All the money.
what the mediocre women are making, like as far as income wise, mediocre. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
the mediocre income wise women is probably the highest paid OnlyFans man.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah,
that-
that's true.
That's
Yeah.
why I think
Yeah.
like so women.
Shit, I'd
is
rather be in
harder.
that pool than trying to fight this to get to meet. That's like the WNBA. That's their NBA. That's their NBA.
Goodbye.
That's their NBA. We like the WNBA.
Oh,
we
y'all
gotta
got
go
basketball, but
overseas.
we got OnlyFans.
We gotta go overseas to get it.
You gotta think.
You
though,
really gotta be all over.
It's a woman dominated sport.
It
because-
is.
because men are the
It's
biggest
like I never
consumers
just call
of
this a sport.
pornography type.
Porn
work.
is a sport.
Would you do a couples OnlyFans?
Have you ever seen what shit
No.
it take?
Like if Kayla was like, let's do a couple OnlyFans, would you do it?
No. First off, I think motherfuckers that do couples YouTube, couples TikToks and shit like that. Okay, I get it. But like couples sex shit, me personally, I feel like that's weird. But I also think couples that share Facebook accounts or Twitter accounts and shit like that are also fucking weird.
That is weird. Get your life. That
Do
is
you
weird.
think if
I think
under
the
the
couple-
same circumstances, the people with the Facebook would do the same thing as the couples like having sex with a whole bunch of people?
Yeah, I think they basically already
Yeah.
They
doing
were
that.
exposed to the same opportunity.
I think your audience would be small though.
If you're
Couples
a couple
YouTube,
OnlyFans?
couples
Yeah.
no couples YouTube and couples on
Not the YouTube. The YouTube is because
Yeah.
you already seen, but it's seeing the same two people fuck all the time. That's like being in a relationship.
Yeah.
You don't want to be in a relationship with the OnlyFans. You want to be in fantasy land.
Yeah, but I
So I
think
need
like
to see the
certain,
different mix-ups.
you know what I'm saying? Like certain,
That's what I'm saying. It'll be a special audience for that.
yeah, like certain couples could probably.
Yeah, like
But I don't
people
think
who's
it's
like that
money in that.
intimacy.
I don't think it's money and like the same two people fucking.
I don't know why I think about this. I don't know. It's weird. I wasn't thinking about that specifically. But what about like fucking Megan Fox and like MGK? Like I feel like people will subscribe. Like I feel like people eat that shit up. They would subscribe to that OnlyFans.
I think people will go to look because they're famous.
Yeah.
And after
I wouldn't subscribe, but I'd be curious.
I would give them a month max, and then that's when they should start to drop.
I don't know.
They might only need a month. That's the whole thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Just trying to get the upfront money, and then
we just got a quick 100 million.
We just got a house real quick.
Quick 100 million, because 100 million people gonna watch.
And 2 cars for us.
And if everybody only paying like we say this $1,
so fuck like we always do.
100 million people for $1. Everybody clicking on that for $1.
Literally.
In that community who like them, bro, this they fans alone. $1?
You know what's gonna be crazy?
It's 100 million quick.
It's gonna be more men subscribing to that than there are women because they want to see Megan Fox.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I think that'd be a big women crowd for the Megan Fox.
There'll be a few lesbians.
It'll be women. It'll for sure be women. But I'm saying I think more men would subscribe to that because they want to see Megan Fox.
I think it would be more even than you think.
I think it'd be 55-45.
Especially the MGK fans, those girls are feral.
I wouldn't want to see some pagan.
I believe 55-45.
That seems like a pagan type couple.
I feel like they would be just curiosity itself would like bring people in.
If I seen that shit.
That's what I say. I'm gonna stay. I'll stay in my lane. I stay in my lane.
Yeah, I'll read the reviews. I guess. call it a day.
You don't even need to do that. You just go on Twitter. You ain't got to subscribe. It's going to be on Twitter somewhere.
The best scene is going to be right there for you. Yeah. Bye, bye, bye.
Yo, did y'all see that video of those chicks in the car driving to some fucking concert?
No.
I got to show y'all when this shit's over. That shit was wild. It's like they're speaking, I'm assuming in Spanish, but they were like singing a song or whatever, and they just driving. It's like, all right, like women turned up in the car. All of a sudden, these bitches just start showing their titties, their pussy, and their ass. All this shit.
I seen that video. I tried to click on it. My video wasn't coming up.
Listen,
I exited out that shit like 4 times. I'm like, it ain't meant for me.
It's the wildest because I keep seeing like a screenshot of the video. It's like you don't see anything, but it's just a screenshot at the beginning of the video, like the women. I'm like, why is this being shared everywhere? And somebody made a meme, was like, what's on your mind? And it's the screenshot of the fucking video. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And
I kept seeing it.
So then I clicked on the on Twitter. You click on that, and there's like, for context, here's the video. So I look at the video. I'm like, all right, what the fuck about to happen in this? All of a sudden, these chicks just started fucking showing everything. I'm sitting there watching, glued to my phone. Like, why am I not turning from this? Like, it's like a good 3.5 minute video, and I'm just like, glued watching it. It was some nice shit in there.
Shout out to them ladies.
Interesting.
Right.
It was and they driving down the road. It ain't like they just sitting in the car. They on the expressway.
That's how you call it, accidents. That's how you call it.
Be safe out there.
They like on one of them roads where like they going on a road trip type thing. Like if you driving down to Florida and you in the middle of Tennessee type driving.
Yeah, one of them little hill
they were bored.
And they on the road like that, like just doing all this wild shit. And it's like, it's 4 women in the back and 2 in the front seat, and all of them just showing shit.
Yeah, I
passing the phone around. What the fuck?
What?
It's wild.
Yeah,
it's
For
wild.
free?
Yeah. Oh no, that probably was
man.
Then I love seeing the memes that come after or the people responding to it. Because then you see this fat dude chasing his car down the road. They're like me after I see the car driving by. Like nigga chasing after the car or whatever.
Y'all need help.
Niggas on Twitter.
Seek help.
Niggas be horny.
On Twitter, yeah.
Niggas be horny on the internet. I can't even say that. Niggas and women, they be horny.
You need the horny
internet.
police.
Niggas be horny in real life. Niggas just be out here doing anything.
I mean, people control it in real life. Like they might be horny, but a lot of times they
don't let the inner thoughts win.
Yeah.
Like on Twitter.
On the internet, bro.
They don't know me.
They use every character.
Listen.
Look.
Bro, they be. It's not even that they don't know me. They'll post whatever. Like motherfuckers be on there posting on Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Like, damn, I just want to get my shit cracked in one time, whatever. I'm like, dog, man.
You ever meet one of them niggas like in real life?
Nah.
I have worked with one of these guys.
He want to get his shit cracked in?
I don't know if that's what he said like that.
I thought you said that's what he said. I was about to say,
going
nigga.
underneath the pictures and just one of them niggas who be writing all that type of shit on the pictures.
Oh,
no.
Yeah.
Hey, beautiful.
Does he know?
Oh, he one of those.
No. Does he know
I
that
went to school with a nigga like that.
Listen, he's the one.
He be that nigga like that. Be in the comments after some saucy shit and be like,
I have
damn.
a friend like that.
Like, damn, bro.
Lick the farts out your booty hole type people on the girl's pic.
And he's very embarrassing with it. And I'd be looking, and we all are like, "Did you see it?" Yeah, I saw it too. I had to like silence his tweets because they were too embarrassing.
It's a couple people I know that like they'll post like they'll shame women for posting shit like that and everything. But they be the nigga. But they be the nigga in their inbox.
Listen,
like I can't tell you how many different women over the years have told me about homeboys of mine that have like slid in their inbox, sending them pictures and telling them I'm horny XYZ, like just randomly telling me this. Not that I went looking for it. They randomly like, yo, your homeboy on some shit, and they screenshot and send me like, yo, this is what your homeboy just sent me.
Don't do it. I'm gonna tell.
Shit. And it's been wild as fuck. Like how many niggas that I know that like been in chicks' inbox. And then, like, when I see them in person, they be talking shit like, man, I can't trust bitches that... I don't fuck with bitches that do that. That shit is so disgusting to me, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just looking at them like, nigga, I know. You don't know that I know, but I know that you in these chicks' inbox that you talking about.
I mean, get some of that disgusting.
I've done it before.
It's disgusting.
I have a confession, guys.
Okay.
No
I've
names.
slipped in a DMs horny before. Like Pharaoh before.
When? Who got chose?
When? Who got...
Okay, this is the story, and I got curved. Like,
what made you choose him?
What?
Can we start there?
How long ago is this?
It's
we want
like a year. I still be in his inbox from time to time, or like in his photos from time to time.
Do I know him?
No, you guys don't know him. He's from TikTok. So this is more embarrassing. Random guy comes on my For You page on TikTok. TikTok is a trap. Okay?
I'm thinking of somebody we know, like a nigga.
No, it's not like somebody
like somebody we can like hit.
But he's
like
an average dude. He's not like I think he's hot, but he's not like a popular guy. He's not like famous or anything like that. So I like pull him up and I'm like, oh, and I go to the Instagram and I'm like, oh, and then I follow him and he follows me back. And I'm like, oh, I feel chosen because he followed me back, right? Clown emoji. So I like, damn, what did I say? I like inboxed him and I was like, oh, I never do this. So this is how you know I'm down bad. I was like, yeah, this is me shooting my shot, but I'm probably gonna miss. LOL. And he was like, haha, that was kind of funny. Like, where you from? I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh, okay, we're in here. And we're like talking or whatever. And I was like, oh, where are you from? And he's like, oh, it's fucking Ohio. And I'm like, this is how you know I'm down bad. Because I'm like, oh, really? Well, Detroit's really not that far from Ohio. If you think about it. No response.
No, you did not.
Detroit.
But he comments on my, if you look, you might have to look a little deep, but he comments on my pictures and like likes all my stuff from time to time. But then I'm like feeling special, right?
You gotta try.
I'm like,
you gotta keep trying.
No. I saw it now. I've regressed back. I went backwards. So now I just like send like a little heart eye on a story every now and then, or a little like fire emoji on his pic.
Something to that, man.
But yeah, that was my last time ever shooting my shot because this is what happens.
This is how we teach men the game.
No cap.
Yeah.
Because if you stop now, you really ain't tried.
Yeah.
No.
You ain't
and I looked through the people he follows is all bitches. I'm like, damn, I'm just one of many.
Alisha, listen.
Could be true. In the water.
Could be true.
Mondo threw me the fuck off with that.
Listen,
I wasn't expecting Mondo to say that.
I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna sugarcoat.
I know I'm not the only one.
It's not about
I'm not the only one in his inbox. So like he has options. Okay.
It's not about sugarcoating.
No, I'm saying y'all. I'm saying I ain't finna sugarcoat.
But basically, Alisha, how do you think men get better at game with women? You get curved.
I have no
times.
Game, guys. I have none.
Most women don't get game.
Hold on.
Yeah, I gotta see
a lot of women don't got game.
That's why I say most
because
don't
women are the hunted, not the hunters.
Yeah.
I was down bad.
Shit, women game like men game. Like, yo, little honey, come here.
I was like basically saying all types of things. Like, yeah, you could break my back, whatever you want. Like I was
the one on the ass.
Like obviously all kinds of shit on his.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
Like I'm like Alisha I literally texted my friend and was like. I was like, I'm not even kidding. If he was like, yo, let's link up, I would drive to Ohio.
What part of Ohio is he at?
Who fuck Dayton, apparently. There it is right there. I will pull up to this man's crib.
That's a good 3.5 hour drive.
Do what I have to do, and I'll be like, all right, say less, have a blessed day, and drive back. Yeah.
You literally said to him, "You could break my back."
That
I didn't say those words exactly, but
you implied it very
I
strongly.
said A plus B equals C. I said A plus B plus C equals D, if you know what I mean.
And that's what she's trying to get.
And
my man's is fucking up.
Yeah, no, he's fucking up, Silent.
Elite.
He's my TikTok crush, though.
No,
so
I am
I
proud
was
of you.
shooting, like, say, the baskets way over there.
Shoot y'all shot out here, ladies.
I am proud of Alisha for at least taking her shot.
Yeah.
And that was
Okay,
like a
you got
year
to.
ago. And then,
Man, Alisha get 2 shots at the free throw line. She ain't even take her second one.
No.
She missed the first one. She said, "Fuck no, I'm good."
I give guys a lot of credit because
But she
as soon
took-
as they don't respond or they like say something with weird energy,
Let
I'm
it
like,
roll off.
okay,
you gotta
bye.
let that shit roll off.
Okay, bye.
I give her credit for at least taking the shot.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's respect.
So
I had to. It doesn't happen often. Like
a
once a
good
year,
first
I'm
step.
like Santa. Once a year, I give a gift of
I was
sliding into somebody's inbox. You might be the lucky one.
Why you think Alisha? Now that you got the male perspective of how we go, so you would shoot a shot with a chick, and it's more than likely you're not gonna make.
Okay.
So you got to jump in every chick inbox and just wait to see if you score.
Y'all do not be doing this.
Well,
I don't.
I ain't
Listen,
inboxing.
I'm a good.
You never inbox.
Like, not this. If I didn't know you already.
Yeah, if I didn't know you already,
If I didn't know you
or
already.
if I didn't know you already, or if we wasn't like building chemistry just off banter back and forth on post or whatever,
Yeah.
I'm not in your inbox. I already didn't inbox like that anyway. Chick had to inbox me before I did anything. But if I was to, we had to build a rapport up before I did it.
I felt we were on that path. You like my photos. You hearted my story.
You know, liking my photos ain't shit because you could
Yeah.
just play that off
Ain't
like,
like
oh,
that.
I just liked your photo.
He's commented on them too. Like, oh, this looks good, or hey, like, of course I'm geeked, but I don't. I'll be like, oh, thanks.
Keep playing your game, boy. I see what you got. I see what you're doing. over
Next
there.
time he comments, I'm just gonna like it and move on. I'm not even gonna respond.
You see this vice grip he got on you right now?
I can't even say that with
Man's
confidence.
just playing
He
the long
playing his game, bro.
He's
I was
playing
gonna
the
say you
long
gotta
game.
play the game.
playing the long game.
Oh,
He playing
fucking
chess. At least he's
God.
trying to play checkers.
Yep.
I'll knock all this shit over
Bro,
right
someone
now.
do that work at my job that say that shit all the fucking time.
But chess, not checkers.
Chestnut-
Yes.
I do say
It
that.
is.
But he say it in
He really
such,
playing chess,
he
not
say it in such a
checkers.
corny way though.
It's the long game, bro. You lose the battle so you can win the war. That's it.
But
That's all it is. You win the war.
I'm about to send him to highest me again.
That's it. Send them the OnlyFans pic. Just go ahead and send that. Here you go.
Click on my story.
Speaking of
I'm gonna send him
stories,
the
Go ahead,
GPS.
Josh.
speaking of stories that people just talking about for no reason, can we talk about the Gabrielle Union?
Oh no, yeah, we need to talk about this.
Come on, because I don't know what's going on.
I forgot exactly what
She
she
used
said.
to cheat on her ex-husband, and she
Oh
said
yes, I seen this.
she said she felt okay with cheating on her ex-husband
She paid all the
because she
bills.
paid all the bills. How do y'all think that's y'all agree with it or not?
Not only that, he's a football player, right? Or was a
Yes.
football player.
Oh,
So
he
he was
was?
out here doing him as well. I think that's what she
His
was
name
really trying to say.
Nah, that ain't how she put it though.
I didn't hear how she said it. I
His
just
name is
seen.
Because
Chris
if that was
Howard.
verbatim how they
She
typed
basically said she was working all day, every day, and paying all the bills and basically doing the work. And he was just
Well, a lot of times people take shit like that out of context and just say, or they'll take that sound clip of that small clip and put that up, and that's the thing that get people in. Like, oh, Gabrielle Union said this,
but
like,
it ain't out her ballpark. Because she done said some shit.
oh yeah, she did said some
She
shit,
done
which
said
is
some shit.
which is why I more so believe him.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think in her relationship or marriage with Dwayne Wade, she's the
Alpha.
Yeah, she wears the pants.
as she should.
She's the nigga of the family.
I think they done said that.
Hey man,
But she not
they
making-
literally done said that.
She making more money than him, you think though?
No, Dwayne Wade partially owns the Utah Jazz.
not no, yeah, maybe
Man,
before,
shit, this-
but not no
But
more.
what's his money?
Shit,
Is
I
her
don't
money.
even know before. Shit, he was making some money.
Yeah,
'Cause he
but
was
I don't know
One of
about
the
that.
ones.
She said, "I felt that's what comes with it, like the spoils of riches. Like my dad before me, whoever has the most gets to do whatever the hell they want, is what I thought."
But Andrew Tate gets slandered for the same shit, but
Oh,
Gabrielle
no, we
Union
not
gets praised.
breaking him up.
Gabrielle Union is the extreme feminist.
It's not an extreme feminist. She doing the same shit niggas do.
No, because
she's the extreme.
But she was saying that she felt bad
you.
about it. Like she wasn't out here like bragging in any sense.
No, the quote said that she said she didn't feel bad doing it because she made all.
Yeah, in those times. But then she was like She was basically reflecting on her actions.
Yeah,
as a hoe.
Gabrielle Union is just being like any real nigga and just
she the man.
Yeah, she's
the man.
Guys be doing the same
call
thing.
her a transgender,
yeah, that's why I said she the real nigga.
She the personification of a nigga. Yeah, she is the nigga.
She's the nigga of the
relationship. Would you say it's similar to the modern woman? Because they're trying to.
No,
I call her. She's an extreme feminist.
No, she's not.
I call her an extreme feminist.
Yeah, no, she's in a different tax.
She's the nigga of the family.
Bracket.
She's the man of the house. What she say goes. She runs that whole bitch. She's the nigga. It's not. She's not a feminist. She's past that. She's beyond that. She's the Dr. Umar Johnson of feminists.
No cap. That's what I'm saying.
She is
level 3 Super Saiyan.
I was literally gonna say level 3 Super Saiyan.
She's level 3.
She's the final boss after you beat all the feminists. And Gabrielle Union come out. She's Miss Trunchbull.
She's the Super Saiyan of all of them.
Yes, she's the boss. She's the final boss. She's Zeus of the feminists. She's Odin of the feminists.
She come out like Missy Elliott in the one video.
She's Superman to the Justice League.
All
that is. That's what she is.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. And
I to be honest, that's what I think. Like, I don't know. Like, I hate saying it like this because I feel like it's the whole spiritual blah blah. But I feel like I can tell when people be on some fuck shit or people being genuine. I feel like she be on a lot of fuck shit.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. I don't see the hype.
I feel like everybody got to tell, like, to where people know when some people are on some fuck shit, but a lot of people choose to wash it away or like not like be throw a blind eye to shit because they like people or whatever, so they pretend to not see shit and then act shocked when the shit happened to them.
Yeah.
Like you can tell when somebody full of shit. You can tell when somebody's like being real and genuine. Which is why like I'll be cordial with people, but I don't fuck with everybody heavy. Or that's why I have as many friends as I do have. Like everybody's picked out very selectively.
Yeah, she just one of them evil, beautiful people.
Yeah, she's beautiful, but I definitely feel like she
used it. She used it as her. It's like her. It's like the what can you say? Like the apple.
It's her way to mask what's going on.
Yeah, like
I think she has
use it to her advantage.
I definitely think some traumatic shit happened to her when she was younger.
Yeah,
and it molded her into the way she is. But
all speculation, folks. All speculation.
Yeah, this is all legit. This is speculation. This is just how I feel. But I definitely feel like she's one of the people that something happened to her. She became this way as a protection, but it's all a front. So like when she gets in interviews and everything, she plays a character of herself versus like who she really is, which is why I say she's the nigga of their family. Yeah, because it just her and Dwayne Wade's dynamic comes off like she's the more dominant one, and I'm just like I feel like she's very like I do not know Gabrielle Union anything like that. I just feel like she's very controlling, demanding, and what she say goes, and Dwayne Wade just goes along with it.
I can understand that. Even in that one quote, she said, like my dad. So I feel like it definitely came from somewhere.
Yeah, it came from seeing her daddy around that motherfucking house probably. She having his way.
He had money.
Not fuck about it.
Yeah.
Or just taking care of everybody.
I think some shit happened to her and she just molded herself though. I think she's just
after her daddy. Like,
look,
she telling you after her daddy. This is what I see my daddy do. I want to be like my daddy. It'd be daddy girls. It'd be women that grew up under their daddy a lot, and they be like,
"Yeah, more
I don't
than
like that side. I want to be like my daddy."
Yeah,
true. It could be that. I just feel like a lot of famous people put on a fucking front in front of people, but then again, you famous, you trying not to come off as like who you really are. Like Travis Scott, for example. Travis, like so many reports that came out, like how much of a dick he is in real life.
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
Tory Lanez.
We are that has been confirmed. No speculation
what has been
needed.
Confirmed is he shot. It's not confirmed that he shot her.
You guilty? Nigga.
She was shot and he shot the gun. So
you're guilty.
But that's what I'm saying. But the charges wasn't for him shooting her.
I heard
it was for this shooting the gun.
Let's go on to this topic because I heard a good question about this. They were like, "What did Megan Thee Stallion do for people to not believe her when she came out and said Tory Lanez shot her?
There were tons of people who didn't believe her.
I know
It's hard to go back. That's
it's
2
very
years
divided.
ago. It's been 2 years.
I know, but like it's very divided. It's either you believe Megan or you believe Tory. There's no in between.
Oh, I don't believe none of their stories.
No, once the trial started,
like
once the trial started, I had a little bit of in between. I was full like, no, Megan's right. He did it. He's guilty. But then once the trial started, all these facts started coming out and things started going. I'm like,
but what I'm saying on the internet, people either believe her or they believe Tory. And if you say you in between, then you all of a sudden being attacked by everybody because you don't pick a side. Basically, it's like damn near Democrats and Republicans with this whole case. But somebody had posed a question like, when Megan first came out and said Tory shot her, so many people did not want to believe her. It's like, what did Megan do to receive so much backlash for people to not believe her?
That shit so blurry right now.
She's a
way. I think
she's a black female rapper.
The way she came out with
it. The way she was
a young black female rapper,
and it seemed almost hyperbolic, the statement she was making. Like she was shooting at the ground and saying, "Dance, bitch, dance." I'm sorry, you say that to anybody and try to like make that actually believable. I promise you're gonna have a really hard time.
Not really. He looked like the type that would say that easily. The way he be acting.
I don't think he did all that.
That sounds like some supervillain shit or a movie type shit.
That sounds like a supervillain though.
But also too, the key witness had said like he did see Tory shoot the gun or whatever. And
that's all. He said he shot it in the air.
But he said that they were dragging Megan's body. Looked like they about to go throw her in the river. So overall, this whole thing just sounds...
With her bodyguard there? That's what I'm saying. Your bodyguard right here while all this is going on, and Tory Lanez is dragging you somewhere.
I know, just him alone?
Tory like, by himself.
His group?
So,
like, what was
the dude said Tory, the bodyguard, and Kelsey were like carrying Megan back to the car.
So her bodyguard didn't even turn on her.
See, you would have to...
I thought it was it was Tory's bodyguard that was in the car, not hers.
No, I thought it was Meg's bodyguard in the car. I think it was Meg.
I'm hearing.
I don't think hers was in the car because that's not adding up.
The whole thing is just all fucking.
He didn't
messy.
do anything.
I was gonna say it's a whole bunch of bullshit.
The whole thing is messy. Do y'all believe the conspiracy theory that Rock Nation is the reason why Tory Lanez had issues with them before this whole thing happened, and he was trying to get out his contract with them. He was slandering their name and trying to leave. And all of a sudden, that's when he shot Megan. And then they've been trying to tear down his whole career and everything. And they were trying to create reasonable doubt that Tory didn't shoot her. But somebody pointed out something. If you didn't shoot Megan, I don't give a fuck what your lawyer say. I would be screaming to the high heavens, I did not shoot her if I did not shoot her.
Exactly. Yeah.
And he wasn't taking the stand.
But he did come out saying he ain't shoot her.
He didn't do it.
How many times you gonna say it? Because after you say it so many times, it's like,
no.
Is this nigga trying to make us believe he didn't shoot her? It's a not win. You can't win.
And then you're gonna pull up with your son at court.
Y'all gonna believe me because I'm gonna be on every camera y'all see me on. I did not shoot her.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be shoving that shit down people's throats so much that you ain't got no choice but.
I'm gonna tell my story to everybody.
You gonna irritate the fuck out of him. We don't give a fuck if you shot her or not, nigga. Fuck him. We going guilty now just because he keep getting on our nerves.
No, I'm telling people,
bro. People are fickle.
Somebody pointed out the reason why Tory Lanez didn't take the stand because if he would have got up there and say he didn't shoot her, he would have lied under oath technically, which is why his lawyer and everybody advised him not to take the stand. And that's why he hasn't said anything public. He's never said publicly, "I did not shoot her."
Never.
He might have like danced around it in songs and shit like that or in interviews, but he's never said directly, "I did not shoot her."
Guilty.
I don't know. Cause I think I was on Netflix. I forgot what fucking interview I was watching with him on. So I say it's been a minute since I've seen all these interviews.
Yeah.
Guilty.
I definitely thought he said he didn't shoot her though.
I've never heard him actually say
because I was watching. Because I
feel like they would have shared that shit.
That phone call that him
sure.
and Kelsey had, that shit was damning as fuck because he was just.
You heard the recorded phone call with him and Kelsey?
No, I ain't heard a phone call.
Like,
but
bro,
I heard
that
his
lawyer.
His lawyer is the reason they got brought back up because they had excluded it from the case. But his lawyer mentioned in the recording brought it back into the trial.
Well, it got released, and the way they were talking, because Tory called her from the jail phone, and he was just on there like, bro, like, Like, I'm sorry for last night. Like, I was just so fucking drunk. He like, I don't even know what happened for real. The way he was talking, he never said, like, I shot her or the shooting thing happened or whatever. He just overall saying, like, bro, I don't even know what happened last night. I'm sorry for last night. I don't know what the hell happened. I don't know what came over me, blah, blah, blah. It sounds like it could be towards her getting shot.
It ain't. How I say it, a nigga can't even apologize because you could have took it past your limits too, but you might not have been the person that did it because shit, you just feel accountable now. I'm the one sitting in jail, so I ain't got shit to do with reflect. I'm sitting on this hard ass motherfucking concrete motherfucking bench.
No,
and this bitch chilling.
So he never actually said what he was.
That's what I'm saying.
It never said what he was apologizing for. He didn't have like his fingerprints wasn't on the gun, and it wasn't on like the bullets, but he had gun residue on them. Mm-hmm. But when they swabbed for his fingerprints, it was no fingerprints on it, but it was like not wiped off, but it was like hard to tell what was on there. Mm-hmm. But they did find women's fingerprints on the gun. Tory didn't have fingerprints on the gun. We had gun residue on it, but so did Kelsey. And if you just happen to be close to it when the gun gets fired off, you can get gun residue on you. She had more on her than he had on him.
So can I paint a scenario?
Mm-hmm.
Girl go grab the gun out the car. Tory grabbed the other girl's hands, trying to pull it away from her while she's shooting. Gun residue on both of them.
That could be a scenario.
But they said he had the gun, though. That's not.
But a key witness said that he seen Tory shoot the gun in the air. But the key witness also said that he saw Kelsey shoot the gun too.
Yeah, she probably shot the gun first, and then he probably emptied the clip. So that all they say is he just emptied the clip.
His fingerprints not on the gun, and his fingerprints not on the bullet.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a lot of shit that could happen in these scenarios, man. And you drunk, add liquor into it, blackout drunk. Y'all all blackout drunk.
But also the key witness said that he saw Tory shoot the gun too, but his fingerprints are not on the gun.
Yeah, so like everybody shot the gun.
It's
everybody
one big
feel like
convoluted as fucking.
Pretty much everybody is like, yeah, Tory shot the gun, but his fingerprints ain't on it.
And that's what he got charged for, just shooting the gun. Yeah. And that's what his charges is based on.
The statement Kelsey gave back in September, and then when she got on the stand, she pleaded the fifth and asked for immunity before she even started pleading the fifth, was created reasonable doubt. Yeah, so people was looking at that kind of weird.
But that's what I'm saying. Because it don't matter. As long as they have people saying he shot the gun, that's all you need.
It's just one big messy case.
They don't play with that gun shit in California.
But he's here on a green card too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because you from out the country in one of the states that don't allow guns for real. Like it's strict to get a gun out there.
But if Tory Lanez gets convicted, actually, which I think they're still waiting to like sentence him, he can serve 25. What they trying to give him 20
like
years?
Yeah, I thought it was like 20. Yeah.
Yeah. So if they give him 20 years and he served that, when he gets out, they can kick him out of the country. He can't come back here either.
Oh, no, I think he getting kicked out. I think he might get kicked out before.
I thought they was deporting him back to Canada. Put him in jail.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't hear about that. I thought he was going to serve his time here and then get out and get.
I think so. I think they might be shipping him back over. And then he gonna
either way, Tory Lanez fucked himself.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't really feel bad for you.
But do y'all believe the conspiracy theory that Rock Nation is the reason all this shit is happening?
No.
I mean,
you believe it, Mondo?
Listen here, Jack.
Them record labels,
listen,
the record labels are
dirty
shady.
Games. Listen, y'all think the streets crazy? Ain't
the
nothing more crazy than them officers.
Look,
they killed Michael Jackson.
Crazy
what I would say,
they killed Michael Jackson.
That's the realest streets a nigga ever been in is one of them officers.
What I will say, I don't think that they had an effect on the situation taking place. They just took advantage of an opportunity.
Yeah. I say that. I do agree with that.
That's true. To bury him.
Like, we got this nigga now.
Publicly and privately.
They were make sure this story gets out.
They probably paid for her lawyers.
Or
his lawyers.
No. They probably used Megan as the decoy to set it all up.
I don't think so.
I think they might have took advantage of a good opportunity. I think
because she's not really problematic like that.
Because he wasn't supposed to be leaving with them.
She didn't need this situation to do anything.
Megan Thee Stallion is problematic.
How?
A lot of her shit gets covered up, but like a lot of people don't like fucking with her out in public because
like who?
Allegedly. I want to make sure this is out there.
Allegedly.
But she, after her mom had passed, she was a really bad like drunk. She was that person like when she gets drunk, you do not want to be around her and deal with her because she's that person who do too much when she gets drunk. Allegedly.
I didn't mean that. I meant like.
Said that in court.
But a lot of
like
people,
beef wise, I mean,
but a lot of people didn't like fucking with her because she do too much, and her do too much is like you don't fuck with her doing too much.
Yeah.
She might a little aggressive. That's what the court stuff
It's always
said. I don't know about the mama stuff.
extra.
No, I'm saying
After you lose your mama, shit.
After she lost her mom, she said she was like in a really low point in her life, and she was drinking and doing too much.
Well, I don't understand it, but
and that was also at the time her career started to really pop off. Is when her mom passed, her career was taking off at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So in the midst of her becoming bigger, a lot of people didn't really like fuck with her like that because of that. That's allegedly the story.
Then once you start blowing up and then your mama passed, you know how they gonna throw that on you. That was your sacrifice.
Do y'all believe motherfuckers sacrifice people to get on?
No, 100% agree.
I
do think people do.
I don't think like their lives, but they probably throw people under the bus.
Yeah, I was gonna say sacrifice them.
It's some people that set some
like
people up for sure.
You give up somebody close to you, so that way you stay relevant. Because there's a lot of famous people that you don't see how the hell they still rich, but all of a sudden somehow they still just A-list celebrities, but they ain't done shit in 10 years.
It's all the behind the scenes work though.
I know, which is why I say that. But like a lot of people say like, oh, they sacrifice, and that sacrifice word is like it's a buzzword.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with like throwing misogynistic on somebody or like just throwing on like misogynistic, homophobic, all this shit. That's just buzzwords to get people that catch your attention. Sacrifice is one of those words that catch your attention.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Kanye West. Like my mom died for this. Like I sacrificed my mom for this shit. Like people, you hear sacrifice, like, oh shit. Like Kanye just admitted he sacrificed his mom for this, blah blah, and then just feed more into the conspiracy theory.
Or do you think he's using that to his advantage? Good marketing. Using that to feed into the conspiracy, people be like,
I think he do it for marketing. I think I think Kanye caters to whatever he's doing.
But
at the
the
time.
doctor had came out about that like a year after his mama had passed and said, "I wish Kanye would really come out and say what really happened."
I mean,
I didn't know that.
The doctor from the stories that came out, basically the doctor told his mom like you should not get this done, like, and she got turned down by multiple doctors before getting that surgery because they're like you should not do this, it's not good for you. And she basically went around asking different doctors until she found a doctor that said
because he wasn't really a good doctor. His track record wasn't good at all. Yeah,
and she found a doctor who said he would do it, and he did it, and basically she ended up going into cardiac arrest when she ended up when she was like in her healing process or whatever. It was like not a family friend that was a nurse that was there watching her, but then she like, okay, I'm about to run to the store real quick. She ended up going into cardiac arrest while the friend was gone, and that's how she ended up passing. But people say like Kanye sacrificed his mom for that shit. I understand how it could be a sacrifice because the way these conspiracy theories painted, it seemed like it's good. Believable.
The boys can paint some pictures.
Yeah, they'll paint a picture.
The boys can paint some pictures.
Have you questioning your thoughts like, wait a damn minute.
They'll paint a picture to where you believe it, but then also too, that's also believable. You get this type of surgery done on you, and multiple doctors have told you should not do this because your body, it is extremely dangerous for you, especially how old you are and your body. But so she went around asking multiple doctors. She found one that said, "Yeah," and then it ended up happening.
Perfectly healthy women out here get that BBL, come back over here for a little while, then go ahead check up out of here.
Yeah, because a lot of chicks who get those BBLs or whatever.
No cap, for real.
Why you think you got to sign them big ass waivers?
Them BBLs, that's not something that's talked about. Them BBLs and took a lot of women out, bro.
No,
like,
they just be
perfectly healthy
shit.
women.
Yeah, you're not about to slander my business. You're not about to slander my business,
all
bro.
For a fat ass to put on Instagram.
Fake ass is not attractive to me.
And then if they don't even do it right, bro. You die for a bad butt job.
That's like it don't even appeal to me,
bro.
That's like, I blame media for that. It's the same thing with men. Men want to become basketball players, football players, rappers, entertainers. Everybody want to become that because they see that that's what works. Same thing with women. They want the fat,
black man.
But they want the fat asses. Yes. They want the fat asses. They want the lip injections. They want all this extra shit because they see the shit that's catered towards women. They see that these women get that, or this is what the men are attracted to. So they go out and try to get that shit done. And men see the only way I can get women, or I could be like rich and famous and successful, musician, entertainer, sports player. That's all we fucking see, and it ruins society.
The bag.
Well, the influencers have. Everybody wants to be an influencer.
That too.
now.
But are
Yeah.
people influencers just because you popping on the social media? Are you an influencer?
Yeah, because that's
you have a
this is the
following,
thing with the this
you're
is the
influencing.
thing with the influencer. You don't even
Mm.
have to. You can influence 50 people. Technically, you're an influencer.
Yeah.
Because you know how much damage you can do with 50 people. You can do some
Mhm.
damage with 50 people.
I mean, I guess.
If you got some 50 ride or dies.
Yeah, you
mean,
can
I
do damage
guess.
with them in real life. Not in like
Yeah.
some shit you can really go out into the world with 50
Mhm.
people anywhere. Y'all get some shit cracking.
I mean, I guess,
I
but
like that Batman movie almost.
Listen, you
I
Like
just-
when Riddler had all
I'm
them
just trying to-
motherfuckers.
I just hate that. Be like,
yeah,
oh
his
yeah,
little squad. I was thinking like
Yeah.
something like that.
Like,
Swear to God.
I'm an influencer on Instagram or whatever. It's just like, nigga, what do you influence? Like, what do you influence people to do? Like, what do
That's
people
the real
actually look
question.
up to you? That's the shit that like.
Yes, anybody calls
I don't
themselves an influencer.
That's
I'm
why I
like,
don't like
That's the thing I don't
Yeah,
like.
no.
Like, I feel like people just get thrown influencer on just because you got 1,000 followers. Like, you're not an influencer.
no.
nigga.
Like people just follow you just because.
People, and also, if you're not setting trends, you're not an influencer. If you're just copying trends, that's
Exactly.
They can
popular.
argue
Yeah.
a trendsetter and an
Trendsetter,
influencer are two different people. You can
trendsetter,
set the trend, but shit, you set the trend. Now I'm taking off with the
Yeah,
trend.
no, that's
I'm just gonna push it to
There
my
are
people
some
now.
people who just steal trends.
that is
Yeah,
true.
'cause-
But I think
So there ain't a lot of
I think
trendsetters.
trendsetter and influencer are the same. Because influencer, I can influence people to do this. Trendsetters, I'm influencing other people to do this. I'm setting this trend and people are copying. It's the same thing as an influencer.
Because a lot of people who normally be setting trends don't even really be.
They
Shit,
can
they just be
coincide.
doing them.
Like for
And
example,
then the influencer come along. I'm finna take this and I'm finna
Yeah,
show it
this
to
is the
everybody.
new
I mean,
wave,
this
like
is
yeah.
the new wave,
for
y'all.
example,
Come over here.
For example, if Kevin Hart called himself an influencer, I get it. Because like the people, I don't even know if it's a dude, whoever invented the whole tortilla slap thing, like you fill your mouth full with water and you smack each other with.
Yeah.
Well, that's a trend. Like you started a trend that people started to follow.
Mhm.
Kevin Hart and The Rock end up taking that and doing it too,
Yeah.
which made it
So they
popular.
turn
That's
themselves
what I think influencers are. But I don't think people are influencers just because I take your trend and I got 100,000 followers and I do it. I don't think that's an influencer.
Kind of.
100,000?
You're influencing people to try what you're
100,000
doing.
followers
But
ain't
how am I
light.
People
influencing?
make big money from that.
It's light
Yeah,
to the grander scheme, but 100,000 ain't
I think
nothing.
influencers are the ones like
little
I
something.
guess I'm looking too deep into it because I'm like influencers to me are like nigga, you are setting the trends. I'm not about to steal Alicia's trend and put it on my page and call myself an influencer because I made
You can.
I took her.
There's
trend
influencers
that's
who
also
literally
popular.
do that.
That's most
Like,
influencers.
that's their-
Yeah, that's
yeah.
the thing. That's why I get pissed off when the word influencer get thrown around because I'm like, y'all niggas are not influencer.
I
But
just-
maybe it's me.
They
Maybe,
are.
maybe
I
because
think
I'm
that's how you
grown.
looking. I think it's how you
Yeah.
looking at the word.
But maybe it's because I'm grown too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a kid. I'm not a teenager anymore to where I look at people and be like, oh yeah, y'all influencers.
That's how influencers thrive. They look at stuff that is trending.
Yeah. That
and
exactly.
they-
Everybody
challenges
doing
like
a trend.
that. Yeah, they
True.
look at stuff that's trending and then they
Yeah. Because
And
one
put
person
that-
set the
and put
trend,
that out.
everybody else influences the trend.
Yeah.
That's how it
Mhm.
works.
But
yeah.
also too, you
That's why
more
they the
cater
trendsetters.
towards the younger people. Like me, I'm 30, so
Yeah.
like, I'm not really influenced by motherfuckers anymore because
Yeah.
I'm grown.
Yeah, but there's
Work.
like even older, like for example, Gabrielle Union, she an influencer.
She definitely is an influencer.
Her and
Influencing
Dwayne
people
Wade,
do some
yeah.
bullshit.
They
They
not-
influencing.
I'm not
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
too deep into them
I,
niggas.
I
'cause
feel
Yeah.
like
I ain't trying to
feel
get
like
us canceled.
when you start to step into the
Fuck
realm of being an influencer, it like what you say or the stuff that you post actually has
Impact on people.
real change on people's lives or has the potential to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
In which manner, though? Because you can change their lives for the bad, too.
Just like
yeah, 100%.
Because everybody influencing ain't going to be influencing to be good. It's
Like-
two
like
sides.
I would
It's
say-
always going to be two sides to influence.
like Logan
Like
Paul
Logan
could be
Paul.
a bad example.
Logan Paul is a bad influencer.
How they a bad influence? Them boys influencing. Boys
Jake,
okay.
I think Jake Paul is more on the
Better.
right path. Than
I don't know the
think
difference
Logan
between
Paul
the
is.
two.
I don't
Yeah.
even know. I don't even know the difference because of how he just framed. Because I
don't
forgot about
know.
Logan.
Who's the one that be fighting? That's the
Don't
only.
fight.
That's
Both be
it.
fighting.
Jake fight more. Jake just signed a contract
Logan,
to
the
do
taller
MMA.
one. The taller, older one.
Logan
Yeah.
is the wrestler.
That's not my realm
Logan
of
is the-
influencers. I don't.
But
The one that's out here.
Logan's the one with the podcast, the one that does like the big boxing
mhm.
matches that everybody hates.
Okay.
That's Jake Paul.
Mhm.
Logan boxes too, but Logan hasn't boxed since he did it with Floyd Mayweather like 2-3 years ago now.
Oh,
but-
okay. I'm caught up.
yeah,
like-
so
'Cause- No, he got the podcast. I thought.
Logan Paul got the podcast,
Yeah, Logan
not
Paul
Jake.
got the, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jake Paul, the young kid on the block.
yeah, so like for example, and then on the other side of the spectrum, like Jordan Peterson. Like I think of him like that's a real influencer. Like he can affect a lot of change. That's why motherfuckers are trying to like shut him up right now. Did you hear about that shit where they're trying to take his was it psychology license or sociology license?
Because he pushing a narrative that they don't want him to push. That's why.
You're going against the system.
Yeah,
Shut
it's the
the
same.
fuck
It's
up.
the same thing
Let
with
them sleep.
It's the same thing with Andrew Tate.
This is what they do to people that have real influence.
It's the same thing with Andrew Tate.
And not sticking to the
That's the
status
same
quo.
reason why Andrew.
And I'm trying
Andrew
to reach
Tate's
that level, man.
I'm not condoning like shit Andrew Tate did or anything he said, but Andrew Tate had a lot of influence on a lot of young men, and he was very loud with it and not apologetic with it. So I definitely feel like his was definitely an attack on him. It's the same thing with Jordan Peterson. Jordan Peterson's is just a lot more light. Andrew Tate was just loud, boisterous with his shit. So they wanted to take him down publicly.
Man.
Jordan Peterson's more quiet, more calm, mild manner. Where Andrew Tate's more loud with it. And you either believe he was out here doing sex trafficking or you believe that he wasn't doing sex trafficking. They just attacked him because he was being loud and bostrous and going against the narrative. That's literally the two sides.
Then he came back. I don't know.
That's literally the two sides.
That shit, man.
Because they tried to say he was a sex trafficker months ago. They went in his house. They said he kidnapped. A chick said that she was at their house and she couldn't leave. So her boyfriend called the called the American embassy. They called Romania. The Romanian police, they came to the Tate's house, searched their house. They're like, we heard there's a chick here that was trapped, and she said she couldn't leave, blah, blah. They showed them video. The chick left the house, went outside the gate and everything, went and picked up pizza and food for the party and everything, came back in on her free will, went inside the party. And no, this is video. Like, they released the video of her actually doing this.
Videos on the internet.
I'm like,
they're like, if this chick was allegedly kidnapped, forced to leave, like here's a video of her leaving the compound, then coming back on her own free will, she could have left. And you have people saying like they vouching for the Tates that they're good people. No women have came out and said that they forced them to do shit that they didn't want to do or they were sex trafficking because by them. But then you also have people that believe that they were doing that. And it's either Andrew Tate's basically
because they want to see them fall.
So
you want to see somebody fall, you're gonna root for when they fall, no matter how they fall.
A lot of shit. He's a very intelligent man. A lot of shit. I think he says a lot of shit for the shock value to get people to pay attention to him. But he do drop.
Of course,
he do drop a lot of gems in the shit he says.
Exactly. He got that rock star personality.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's either you hate Andrew Tate or you like Andrew Tate.
Yeah,
it's a lot of shit he say that I agree with and I see, and then there's shit he says that I don't agree with.
But as men, we should be able to do that, and I think that that's something that we lost as people. You can disagree with somebody and still agree with some of the shit they say.
I've never seen one of his videos ever.
That's the thing. A lot of people don't see his videos. They see clips of him saying wild shit.
I've never seen a clip. I've never seen it.
It's all right to disagree.
So I must be on the other side of the internet.
He like it's a clip going around of him saying like, as a man, we should own our women, and exactly. So people were like running with that, like, oh, he's saying we need to own our women, blah, blah. But then if you go back and look to actual video, he says owning to get everybody's attention, get everybody riled up, but then he breaks it down. He's like, it's not like, I don't mean in the literal sense owning. Like he says it in a boisterous way to rile everybody up, but then he breaks it down like basically, or he's like, I need to have some authority over my woman. He's like, I'm responsible for your protection. He's like, if something goes wrong, if you go out, if I'm butchering what he was saying, but basically he's saying like, I don't have full control over you. Like if you want to leave, you can leave. But if you want to be with me, if you want to go walk to the store at 3 a.m. and I say, no, you go do it. Like you don't respect me as a man. Like, no, I need to have some type of authority in the house. If you want to walk to the store at 3 a.m., I'm not about to let you walk to the store
because you're responsible for her protection.
Because I'm responsible for your protection. If you walk to the store and the dude come out and start beating the shit out of you,
first thing they gonna say, "What the fuck? Why the fuck was she out here at 3 a.m.? Where the fuck was you at, Clay?
Why did you let her leave?
So
why you let her go by herself?
You know that's the first question.
So he'll break.
You didn't get up and go,
but he'll break it down like that and say, like, as a man, I need some type of authority in my household with my woman, if we gonna be together. But before he got to all that, he'll say, men should own their women, or I need to have authority over my woman. So people like they'll clip that and be like, listen to this misogynistic dude. It's clickbait to get you drawn into him.
Hey, you playing the game.
That's why I like when people were sharing about him getting that, and I've seen people getting in arguments, but I just stayed quiet.
That's why I can't get down because that's still toxic.
What are you talking about when he got arrested?
When he got arrested, but I seen people on my Facebook like talking shit about Andrew Tate or sticking up for him. I just see people arguing back and forth, and I just stayed quiet overall because it's like I'm not about to go back and forth with people about something that I agree with. That's not that big of a deal. Or just because some of the shit he says I agree with, or some of the shit he says I don't agree with. Now, like, not that we have friendships or anything like that, but you sitting here trying to paint a narrative of me because I rock with some of the shit he says.
Yeah.
Like, no. Like, that, like, it's okay to like some shit that people say or some of the shit that they say you believe in, but then it's like, you as a person I might not like, but what you said is valid.
Yeah. Oh, no, that's what I'm saying. People, it's because we're so fucking emotional now, man. This shit. Emotions are important, everybody. They are important. But they are not the most important thing. And I think that needs to be said.
I think everybody's attention span is shorter. And with the rise of TikTok, Instagram,
especially
when
with the
Vine
internet
happened and everything, you see clips more than. I mean, when you scroll on TikTok, you scroll like this, so you'll see
clips are playing.
That shouldn't take away from emotion ability to learn to control your emotions,
or to go get context.
Yeah,
which is why when we was talking about Gabrielle Union, I'm like, I don't know what the context was of what she said.
Yeah,
because I don't want to just paint a narrative of somebody off of short context or something.
That clickbait will get you every time.
Oh yeah,
and people be writing off of that one little snippets they be seeing. That's crazy to me.
Did you see the whole video?
It's crazy to me.
Only seen 15 seconds,
but I know.
If it's like a clickbait thing that catch me, and I like, wait, this person said this.
I gotta go back. Watch the whole
I'll go to the video. I ain't gotta watch the whole video, but I at least gotta hear the beginning of the context of what led up to that. So that way I know I got a better understanding of what you said.
I watched the whole thing. I need to see the highs and lows. Like, how did we get here?
Can you use it in
totality?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying like if it's a hour and a half long episode, but it's not until 45 minutes in.
It's always gonna be the 45 minutes in or at the 1:29.
It's never right at the beginning. You gotta sit it out. Got to see it through.
I watched the whole shit.
That's why I appreciate YouTube comments. Oh shit, we way over an hour. But
let it rock.
I appreciate the YouTube comments where people comment on there like, if you're here for this clip, it's at this timestamp.
Yeah,
I appreciate those people so much because then you could just fast forward to that.
And shout out to the channels that do it. They actually have their timestamp because you can actually just click on the timestamp thing now and it'll take you right to the point.
You're doing God's work.
Matter of fact, Andrew Tate was just on a podcast with Brittany Renner at the same time.
Yeah,
really
on Pearl.
Pearl.
And you can see he was giving her game, and she you could see that she was like taking what he said. Like, because the shit he was saying actually made a lot of sense. And you see the other two women on there that was like so combative with him and everything. And it's just like, he stayed calm and cool and he was explaining shit. And it's like, as a man, to me, that makes sense coming from a man's perspective. But the way these women, the other two women that was on there talking, coming at him, I think they were doing a disservice to women trying to stand up against him, the way they would explain this shit.
Yeah.
It just made women look bad.
They never put like
they be having
a good toe to toe.
No, you can get some
they be having some good ones.
You can get some educated.
That one that they showed. Not
usually though, I know it's like the percentage is a little off.
No, like you need to get women that come on with. But then again, too, those same manosphere people are the same one like academics and Fresh and Fit when the chick with the deep voices on there, and she would just stand calm and just like.
That's a good toe to toe right there. At least she killed them niggas.
She stayed calm.
Shout out to her. She killed them niggas.
And we like your voice. Ride with it.
Yeah, I rock with it, bro.
Her voice is not even deep.
Her voice.
I'm never letting that go.
It was deep for a woman, but it wasn't like deep to the point to where you concerned. It wasn't like
it wasn't Batman, but
yeah. It wasn't manly. It wasn't manly. Like her voice was deep, but it wasn't. Her voice is deep, but it wasn't like deep to the point.
It had like a woman's touch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It wasn't deep to the point to where you're like, what the hell? Like, what's going on there? But they were just hyping it up, trying to make it because she hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
They were doing the whole insecure man thing, like when their feelings get hurt.
Her voice so real.
Yo, broke ass, bum ass boyfriend. Like, I bet y'all got more money than him. Like, oh, you hurt.
Yeah. That's what they pull on them heartstrings every time.
Bro. Yeah.
That's how you get somebody to act out of character. You pull on them little emotions. Everybody. Ooh, fucking
Big Ack is here now. But that's going to do it this week, y'all. We're going to have some more. We're going to have much better topics next week. This is just a catch-up episode, recap.
Yeah.
Get back on our shit because it's been 2 weeks since we did this.
Oh, God.
So y'all got any encouraging words for our listeners?
Get the full context.
That's a good one. 2023, get full context.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why this popped into my head because I would like to quote the great Megan Thee Stallion. I would like to quote the great Megan Thee Stallion. It's a line that speaks to me. She says, what is it? Oh, she says, I'ma let them eat me out while I'm watching anime. Pussy like a wild fox looking for a Sasuke. Low key fire line. I had to give it to her.
Oh my God.
Shut up, my nigga, shut up.
When I heard that, she got all my respect.
I wish I had a boo button, like boo. No, I need that nigga that called in the sweat. The call in the sweat when Iggy Azalea was spitting on there.
No cap.
Yo, that shit was trash. Get that shit off the fucking airwaves.
Fire.
Mondo, you got one?
Fuck your feelings.
He said, you said fuck your feeling?
Fuck your feelings.
Yeah. Bring us home.
If they're offering you money for the box or dictures, do it.
Just do it.
If the price is right.
$40 and up.
Fuck it.
$40 and up for a dicture. That's a bag of groceries.
Shit. From the store. See, you going to get some chips.
All right, y'all. That's going to do it this week. I'm Clay Tizzle.
Big Ack is out of this bitch.
Alisha A.
And Mondo. I don't know what y'all.
Signing out. Peace.